I'm making it my mission to help as many people as I can. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's all I want to do is to help people. I have this burning desire to just try to save as many people as I can. If there's people out there going through the same type of struggles that I've went through, I've I've been through so much. I've taken the hard road so often and made things so unnecessarily hard on myself and my family. My mom growing up, I was on like a constant manhunt for me because I was running wild, like um, I've changed so much, but it was so hard because I let myself get so far gone that it was really hard to bring myself back. And I realized that as time went on, and I dug myself deeper and deeper with my bad decisions and just horrible mindset, horrible mentality, horrible thought process. That yeah, that you could really it. I was on the brink of like I didn't want to live anymore for so long. I didn't want to live. I didn't want to live. I was just living for my family, for other people, because I didn't want to put them through that pain. But it became misery. Like I said, it was like I said before, it's hard to even get myself out of bed at the worst times. I felt like I had just this weight over my whole body. I couldn't even swing my legs up. Everything was just so heavy. I just every second, every minute just felt like an eternity. I just felt horrible. The negativity, the negative aura had just it was consuming me. It was cancer. I felt like cancer. So it was very hard for me to change my mindset. I literally had to every second of every day. I mean, my mind races a lot, so I could be positive for a couple hours then, but it's not hard for me to go back to start the same negative patterns start happening. So, um, yeah, I really had to like catch myself every moment of every day positive, like, no, don't think that thought. Train myself to, I love you, I love you, I love myself. You're good at this, because I would never compliment myself on anything. It was always just bashing myself in my head. So I had to really train myself to compliment myself, and it sounds crazy, but it was the hardest thing in the world to retrain my brain that was so negative for so many years, decades. So don't dig yourself the same hole. Change your thoughts now. You could change if you have negative thought patterns and you're not thinking right. You could change it now. When something bad happens in your life, look at it as an obstacle. Say thank you. I'm 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 about to grow some more. Life 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 is pain, and pain is growth. Pain makes you who you are. When we die, God's not going to judge us by our trophies or how much money you had or you went here or there. God's going to judge you by your scars. He's gonna weigh your heart. He's gonna see how your heart weighs out. So, and that stuff's real. I'll tell you down the line, and I have more stories. And in a later story, I'll tell you a really crazy story that was pretty recent last year, where I had major sepsis and I actually passed away briefly. And I had a very deep spiritual experience that I'll share later down the line. But it confirmed belief in me, and I was so negative. I didn't believe in anything. I believed you die, and I couldn't wait to get there. I just couldn't bring myself to hurt my family, but I didn't care. But I had experienced that deeply instilled a belief in me, and I think it would have anyone would have it answered every question I ever wondered about like, is God real or what happens. I'll get into that later down the line, but don't mess around with your souls, guys. You guys gotta train yourselves to think positively every day about everyone. When you see someone in your head, think nice thoughts about them. Like, train yourself to really just always be nice in your heads. It's hard, I know, but as your brains become more and more positive and you're thinking right, you'll feel so much better about yourselves. It's like, wow, I didn't know that I could actually feel good, you know? Crazy as that sounds. But that's all for this one. I'll get on with my next story where I faced another tragedy. Drugs were spiraling out of control, and I had faced another one of my friends passed away. I'll get into that in the next video. Thank you guys, and remember, any situation, it's your choice to create the positive outcome.